So today we're going to be playing an Experimental Frenzy deck again. I really like these decks. I think Experimental Frenzy is an absolutely sweet card. I think it's probably my favourite card in Guilds of Ravnica. It is so powerful, and when you've built the deck like around it, it's just ridiculous the amount of things you can get away with. This isn't my favourite build with Experimental Frenzy, and I think Experimental Sai is probably still like my favourite. But this is probably a lot more powerful. This is probably the shell you're going to see in most often, unless somebody else is weird enough to play Experimental Sai at F&M or an event or anything like that. The basic idea of the deck is you just play out like a Runaway Steam-Kin and loads of red spells. You get 3 counters on it, you play your Experimental Frenzy, and you play your entire deck off the top of your library, basically. You just bolt your opponent to death, or you have hasty creatures that come in and deal damage, and it just gets out of control quickly. So we're going to play some sideboard games with it in the competitive play queue. Because I played a couple of casual ones now, and they seem to go alright. I won one and lost one. I lost one to Boros aggro, which was playing a load of lifelinky cards and Mentor, so he was gaining too much life for me to sort of capitalise on it. But against the last opponent we just had, he was also on mono red. So luck of the draw, I think, really, in that sort of matchup. But we'll get there. So, as usual, we're going to play 5 games of this. I'm going to make note of it this time, so that I can keep track of how many games I've played of each one. What is this? Oh, okay. We will just put 1 here, so that I know we played 1. This hand is very mana heavy, but yeah, we can't keep a mana heavy hand like that. This hand's a lot better, so we can keep that. Goblin Chainwhirler is not really what we're looking for. We're probably looking for another land. 3rd land would be nice. I think we're going to play this on 2, especially now that our opponent's just played a tap land. It can be slightly worrying sometimes when you're up against any deck running red, that they just go shock or lightning strike your Runaway Steam-Kin, but we have some cards to mitigate that. So here I'm just going to play Fanatical Firebrand, putting a counter on Runaway Steam-Kin. Our opponent must have something, or they are pausing an awful lot. Probably should have played out the Lavarunner and then lightning bolted face, but I think we're going to get lightning striked before damage. Oh no, radical ice. That's fine. Pass the turn. I like using these as sort of removal spells, so yeah, they'll come in like a lot of... Oh boy, can we do something? Let's bolt this. Let's then use combat all attack. We will move 3, play our Experimental Frenzy. If we have a land on top of our library, this would be great. We do not have a land on top of our library, but that's fine. That's fine. The problem comes from when we haven't like got any cards we can play off the top of our library. So if it's like land beneath this Pyromancer here, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, that creates a little bit of a problem. But we can shock. Land, okay. All attack. See if he decides to block. Okay, so we're trading. That's fine. Now that we've got like 3 mana, we can almost do anything that our deck requires us to do. The only 4 mana card I believe is Experimental Frenzy, so we'll play this. See if our opponent wants to counter that. No, we do not. Play this. Deal 2 to their face. We have a land on top of our library, which is good for us. We can play that. Goblin Chainwhirler. Oh, no, not past turn. All attack. Shot. Okay, that's fine. Opponent is enjoying drawing some cards. So it looks like they're just blue-red spells. They've already played out 2 drakes and we've already killed 2 reds. So. This is another sweet deck that I want to give a try, though. Wow.
Yep,
it's pretty good.
And unpredictable.
Hopefully we can kill them before that becomes relevant. Okay. That's reasonable, I guess. We'll just lightning bolt them and pass the turn.
The search for the unknown. That's real science.
Crackling Drake, that's a sweet card. But I'm kind of hoping that we don't have any more creatures coming. 6. What we'll do then is we'll get rid of Experimental Frenzy now. We'll go 2 to base. Okay, syncopate. That's fine. We'll have to go Chainwhirler, Shock next turn, and play Dismissive Pyromancer. My opponent's pretty close to like stabilising, so.
Decisions.
Can't have that. They're a 1,000-year storm deck. Oh gosh. Oh no. This could be trouble. So we do this. We do this. Shot face. We'll pass turn. A lightning strike or a lightning bolt off the top is lethal. That's all. I would have saved that. Could have drawn like a lot of cards. I would have thought he'd have ticked down. Because we can now kill this Enigma Drake if he doesn't have any removal. But he could also just go off it. He only needs to play a few spells. He only needs to shot. 4 times, so. This deck actually looks sweet that our opponent's playing. Okay. I think at this point I'll just jumpstart that, yep. Lost some cards. And our opponent's looking sweet. Really sweet. Yeah, man, that's GG. I don't even know what just happened. Did I play the Experimental Frenzy wrong, or I don't know. Okay, it looks like our opponent is playing an abundance of anti-magic, which is not good for us. So what we do here is we take out our Experimental Frenzies. We are going to bring in our risk factors. We are also going to bring in lava coils to deal with their creatures. I also quite like whatchamacallits. Fiery Cannonades here. The Bane Fire is definitely coming in. I don't really want to take out the Runaway Steam-Kins. It's probably better just to take out these. And I'm going to bring in the Bane Fire. I'm going to take out a Wizard's Lightning for it. No, not the Wizard's Lightning for it. Yes, we're going down on Wizards, so Wizard's Lightning is not as good. And we'll bring in a Fight with Fire as well, because their creatures are quite big. The Lava Coil should be enough to like kill any creatures that they have though, so we'll see. We'll see. Look at this. This is better. This is not needed. Allows us to play our Chainwhirler though, but probably find that later anyway. Fantastic. Attack. All attack. Oh, that's not very nice. Rekindling Phoenix. This is where we could have used that third land. Maybe I should have kept it on top. Okay, Lava Coil here does some work. Another Enigma Drake, okay. Play our own Phoenix there. Draw some cards. Okay. So we obviously lost quite a lot there. Losing the Phoenix hurts. The fact that we can't Lightning Strike out this game as well hurts a little bit. Wow. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to lightning strike our own Chainwhirler. I think we're just dead this game, so let's just call that there. That was a bit medium. I don't know whether I should have mulliganed that hand or what, but our opponent's deck looks sweet. I like the theme of it. I like 1,000 Year Storm as well. This is going to game 2. Keeping track. Keeping track. This is a hand. It has no spells, but has a lot of creatures. So let's see whether this can do it. Take that out. None else. All attack. Still with champion, eh? That's pretty big. Attacks. What we really want here now is like 2 lightning bolts. Just 1 lightning bolt would do actually. Help collector. Please draw a land. And it's not a land. I would have been more scared of that on the battlefield, to be fair. No blocks. Land, sure. Chainwhirler? Combat, all attack. There's no point really removing those counters. Generous. No blocks. We will swing in with these 2. See how our opponent would like to block here. Six, 11, we're just dead. We are just dead. I played that wrong, man. I shouldn't have attacked with those 2. I should have kept them back. to block, but hey ho. These seem really medium. These seem really good. I want the other Experimental Frenzy. This seems really good as well. Probably better than Lightning Strike. Let's see how that goes. I'm pretty sure that's a game we should win. But I think a combination of me not being a very good burn player at all and our opponent running hot meant that we didn't really have much of a chance there. And this, go ahead opponent. Sure thing. Okay, our opponent deciding to go this. 3. We have lava coils for any bigger creatures. On. Here we have this. Which deals precisely 4 damage to that creature, which is convenient. I think we have this one. I may have said that too earlier. Yep. Definitely too early. Sweet. Absolutely sweet. No attacks. So what we want now is something that deals 2 damage to a creature. We'll make that block and then we'll kill off the landmarks. That would have been nice. Play this, and then we'll play this. This sort of perpetually blocks now, so that's good. Although I think what we're going to do is block the Vine Mare first. If he attacks with it, that is. If he doesn't attack with it, we'll just block the Null Hide. No? Okay. That's fine then. Yeah, I think we just got to Lava Coil that. Play our Runaway Steam-Kin. Play our Lavarunner. Get a counter on our Steam-Kin. And then we'll pass a turn. No attacks. Play our risk factor next turn as well, discarding whatever we draw if it's not relevant. Another Vine Mail. That's not that good. Okay. Let's play another respect. And our opponent concedes to that. Which is nice. I don't think the Fiery Cannonades did that much that game. I think we were better off with risk factors. It's used with more lightning strikes actually. I think lightning strikes actually fine. No. These would have been helpful in that scenario. So let's get rid of our shots. Bring in these. Bring in the lightning strikes again. Taking out... Let's take out Experimental Frenzy. We saw a Brontodon there, so he's prepared for Experimental Frenzy. See if that does it. Let's see if that can do it. That is too slow. Way too slow. Especially for my opponent on the play. We'll mulligan that. We'll keep this. This one seems fair, and we'll keep a land on top as well. Next turn. Okay. Shot it on from our opponent there. I think maybe we just lightning strike. We'll play this. No attacks. We will take 3. Oh, another. Okay. We will play our Goblin Chainwhirler. No attacks. We'll get rid of one of these. Okay. No attacks. Wondering if we want to trade away our entire board for a 6/6. It's probably not the best thing in the world to do. mind. Risk factor, okay. Okay. So we can kill either one of these two. I feel like it might be more beneficial to kill this. There we go. Obviously he gets rid of our Goblin Chainwhirler here as well, which is a bit miserable, but okay, he wants to play a spell. There we go. We'll put that in front of there. No, we won't. We'll take the 6. Lava coil. Let's lava coil this. And pass our turn. We'll be putting this in front of this next turn anyway, so. My vape keeps shutting itself down. It's not good. We will block. Okay. Another land. And I need to play this out. So we have a blocker. And there's no way out of this for us. So I'll just concede. That's 2 losses. Maybe I'm just not very good with this deck. We'll go on to our 3rd game, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe this deck is just not geared for Magic Arena. That could also be a thing. The meta on Arena is really weird in that everyone just plays with what they have, because they can't acquire the cards specifically they would want without wild cards, and they're few and far between. I want to at least win like a game in these 5. Just 1 game. That would make me very happy. Yeah, that seems like a hand we can keep. Esper. Thought Erasure. Okay, so he's got to take either the Lavarunner or the Pyromancer. He takes the Pyromancer. It's reasonable. He drew a better wizard anyway. Dungeon of Renewal, okay. That's something you don't see every day. Let's play Risk Factor. 4 damage, that's fine. Got 7 damage that turn, that's pretty good. Okay, so we play this. We get some. finish off our turn. We then play this. And we deal 6 to their face. Or try to anyway. That is fine. And we will draw 3 next turn. We won a game. Can we win this match? Let's see. I really didn't like risk factor, so we're going to bring in 4 of those. Our creature removal, which we don't have. Probably don't need Goblin Chainwhirler if we're doing this. Let's try it with risk factor and experimental frenzy in the deck. No, actually, let's not do that. That sounds ridiculous. Bring in Banefire. And we'll bring in a Lava Coil just in case. No, we'll bring in a Chainwhirler. We'll keep a Chainwhirler in the deck. We'll keep this. It's a slow hand, but our opponent seems to be playing a rather slow deck. Okay, Charles. Learn what they're playing. Playing Esper. Doesn't help much. We already knew that. Go ahead. Probably wanted to take a Wizard's Lightning, yeah. Okay, they're playing a Surveil deck. It's not bad. Probably just want to get rid of this now. Combat, attack, all attack. Ooh, F6. We'll attempt to resolve a Legion War Boss. I imagine this will get countered. There we go. We're just going to get our opponent. All attack. That's done. It's a Fiery. Oh gosh.
Won't hide from the world. And you know what?
Okay,
I'm not
Optic.
done yet.
Optic's fine. Let's attempt to lightning strike this.
Plan B. As soon as I think of one.
Combat, attack. Get this Teferi out.
Don't make another move.
Okay. Okay. Go in places, so card. That's good for us. Risk factor. Our opponent is very scared of letting us draw some cards, which is good. Good position for us to be in. Now I imagine they're looking for something like Cleansing Nova or spot removal for this. They're a mill deck. Holy balls. Yep. Okay, take my Chainwhirler, that's fine. They're a Mill Surveil deck. Combat, attack, full attack. Settle the wreckage, okay. This is okay. Take action. 3 lands. Damage. Runaway Steam-Kin. Then we can play our risk factor from graveyard next turn. Banefire would have been nice. Banefire could have done some work. What does our opponent find? Anything good? Chart course, not really. I get to draw 2 cards though, so. Sabotage. Okay. One attack. At 33 cards in library. And he concedes. A win! A win! Win. What a great win as well. What a beautiful win. Yeah, Weimar for our troubles as well. That's nice. Right, game 4. Game numero 4. Now this is a hand. We are going to keep this hand. We're on the draw, so 2 lands is fine. Hopefully we can find our 3rd one at some point. Let's give this a try. Again, I'm not really a mono-red player at all. I've never really played burn in any format ever. Closest I've got to it's been Jeskai Control, and that's a control deck. Okay, our opponents are liking it. So, I probably shouldn't be, but I'm going to shock this. Next turn I can play this and shock whatever other threat they land down here. If they play another one. No? Okay. I'll just shock their face then. So it might be worthwhile holding on to it. Let's play Runaway Steam-Kin then. Drawing Experimental Frenzy there's okay, but... this. I'm going to keep the Wizard's Lightning for a bigger threat later down the line. 5. 5 turn 2 is not bad. That's pretty scary. But we can kill this with Fanatical Firebrand plus lightning. Is this when it dies? Yeah, it is. Yeah, then maybe a different course of action is required here. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Didn't even play the land off the top. Miserable. Miserable. Okay. Here we go. Opponent gets to enact their game plan now, all because I didn't bolt the fucking thing. It's ridiculous that it doesn't stop. Like, just say, yeah, do you want to let this resolve? No attacks. Probably my fault though. I did really want to kill this. What does our opponent choose to do? Okay, so I'm going to put these two in front of this here, and then take 9. Come on, opponent. Rekindling Phoenix is nice here. It's a shame we can't play this Goblin Chainwhirler off the top, but it's okay. This Rekindling Phoenix helps us to get rid of the Venerated Loxodon without losing too much on our side of the board. The Chainwhirler would have been nice. Okay. It's up to you, opponent. Yeah, okay. We'll take 4, mitigate some of this damage here. Got the Chainwhirler. Remove that. Play one of these. Play these. this. Lightning strike on the top of our library is good. Let's do this. Risk factor on the top of our library does nothing. We can attack for 4, goes to 2. I don't think that's enough. 4, 6, so we get at least 2 through. We get at least 2 through, so we get 4 through. Yeah, let's go to combat. 2 attackers. Fine. We'll end our turn there. We did it. We won a match. Let's go for a second one. Let's go for a second one. I don't think our shocks are particularly great in this matchup. I think they'd be better served as lightning coils. Maybe it's our lava lightning strikes that should be replaced with coils actually, because the 1 mana here is pretty good. Rekindling Phoenix is fine. Kind of like a Legion War Boss. Legion War Bosses are sweet. We'll take out 2 frenzies, add another risk factor. And we'll call it there. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. This does not seem good. This does also not seem good. This seems fine. That is not good that we've had to go to 5, but hey ho. Here we are. We'll just shove this. Because next turn we can do Lavarunner plus Lizard's Lightning. Wizard's Lightning. 3rd land is good as well. Here we go. This Goblin Chainwhirler is going to be such a feel bad for our opponent. But we are only drawing lands, so hopefully it's enough. His deck's sweet. Like, I was happy to win 1 match with it, but if we can eke out a win here, that would be good as well. I'm expecting like a Lyra and stuff like that soon, but... Don't need to play around a set of the wreckage yet. Here comes a Lyra Dawnbringer or a Shalai, right? No, okay. The shock is good here. Attacking for 5. If our opponent has nothing next turn, we just win. saplings. They serve as fine blockers. Come on, Chainwhirler. Oh no, we haven't got one. I was meant to keep this up so we can ping that. Okay. Our opponent is dead. They have nothing else. Nothing has lifelink, does it? We're not going to BM our opponent, we're just going to kill them with what we have. Sweet! A win! A win! I'm getting better at this mono red stuff, I think. I hope. Probably not. One more game. One more game. Let's see if we can make it a win. No, we got more than that. This is better. This is a better hand. I'm on the play as well, so this is a better hand. Lightning strike. We'll keep that on top. Pass the turn. There's probably an argument to be made there to get the Runaway Steam-Kin out under blue mana. But he's already, I've already played my thing now. Thought erasure. So he's either going for the, well, he only has two options. I'd probably take the Steam-Kin here. It's pretty obvious why. The deck's nuts if this goes off. No, the Chainwhirler. Okay. Get him the Chainwhirler anyway. He might have that give all creatures -1/-1 card. Be pretty miserable here. Okay, we'll play out Lavarunner. Combat attack. We will all attack. Okay. So if we go 3 to face, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we just play the Chainwhirler out, make us the 3 minutes at each trade. I mean, they would have traded anyway, but it makes it so if he wants to do this, we can lightning strike him next turn. Okay. So all we need is like another Goblin Chainwhirler off the top, he's dead really. Okay. I mean he's dead anyway on board. Yep, okay. So we've got another Surveil deck. Against Surveil decks I don't really like running Experimental Frenzy, I'd much prefer Risk Factor in the deck. It's not playing any threats we can really interact with. I think we just leave it like this. Bring in the Risk Factors, take out the Frenzy. This is not a keeper. For obvious reasons, this is not a keeper. Mulligan. Mulligan. Okay, we're gonna have to keep that. And just hope for more action off the top. I don't think we want the third land. Oh, we wanted the third land. Combat, attack. Attack. I'm going to play out the Runaway Steam-Kin next turn, just so that when we play the Pyro we should be fine. Let's play this one. Attack. Discard Risk Factor. We'll play another Runaway Steam-Kin. See if we can get out of control with those. Combat, attack, all attack. 3. Good, pass the turn. Okay, which one do you want to take, opponent? Okay, I'm probably more in favour of taking the Lavarunner just in case I get a Wizard Lightning on off the top. Sure, this does things, but he could play another land. No, he couldn't play another land. He's played land for turn. Okay, so he's going to take both. That's fair. So really, what we're looking for here is a spell we can cast, which we find. Combat, attack, all attack. 6. And if our opponent has nothing else, then he's just dead next turn. Which is good for us. Just contempt, that's fine. That's a Wizard's Lightning. I believe our opponent is just dead. Yeah, deal 6 here. We won our final game with it, guys. That's something. Maybe it's a good deck. Maybe it is a good deck. Maybe I'm just terrible. Went 3-2. So we went 3-2 with that. That's fine. Earn a new deck tomorrow. Oh, we earn decks on the daily? Okay. So, just a quick overview then. I played the first 2 games terribly and probably should have won them. This deck seems like a better Risk Factor deck than it does Experimental Frenzy deck. Obviously, if you can get Experimental Frenzy going off, it's insane. But if not, then it just feels like Risk Factor's the stronger card. Giving your opponent the option always sucks, but like, to draw 3 cards in a burn deck is just nuts. Like, I could see that seeing play somewhere else. Risk Factor. Not necessarily saying like in modern or anything like that, but like it's strong card. I couldn't see Experimental Frenzy seeing play in Modern just because it's a 4-cost card. That's way too expensive, but 3-cost risk factor, maybe good enough. Maybe something along those lines. Like, the fact that it has Jumpstart as well is pretty good, so it's never really a dead card. But that's it for that deck. Next we're going to go on to some Experimental Society.